Good evening, guys, and welcome back to Cairn. We are going to continue our journey today. It's been a few days since I played. We're up at the Child, which is near where the last few episodes I did left off. But we've been busy exploring and trying to find parts of a doll. And if I remember rightly, we found 2 parts. We were looking for the 3rd part. I think we'd also just found one of the indestructible pittons as well. Yes. Let's put that light out. I don't feel we need that. We had just picked up the indestructible pitton from here. Which is pretty cool. We have an empty flask, but we've got all the parts to make our next bottle of super juice. We've got the 2 parts of the dolls. We've got a pitton to put back together. Actually, let's do that right now. Just to get the parts out the bag. There we go. And I'm quite eager to get moving up the mountain. So, let's quickly check my finger tape. Oh man, yes, look at that. Oof, not good. Do that one. We are really low on finger tape now. This is not good. This was always going to be the problem with doing all the extra exploring. The problem was always going to be, could we keep enough finger tape? Nurse, tape your fingers 20 times. I just got an achievement for. Last one, which should leave me, is that 5 pieces I've got left, or is it going to be 4 after this? 4, yeah. So that's our fingers all sorted. Let's pop that there. We will obviously get rid of this doll soon. I assume it's going to make like a trinket to hang on your bag because it's got that little red loop on it. What is this? Booze, right? Yeah, so it gives you grit and temperature for 4 minutes. Minus 10 health, minus 10 thirst. I don't know. I'm just going to say no. I don't want to drink that. Pop this down here. This is where things start. Let's get rid of that out. That should keep everything down. Right, let's get going, because we've still got to get out of this cave. Now, if I remember rightly, on our way in, we climbed along the wall, and it wasn't too difficult, but it looks like there's a pretty simple climb up all the way out. So I'm going to rappel down here, partly just to have a look down here as well. And just climb back up the other side. Probably easier than shimmying along that wall. Ooh, it's actually a long way down. go. Let's get up. Now, it's been a good few days, so it'll take me let's see how quickly I can get warmed up with this climbing. Normally, it's not too difficult to get out of these sort of little... I don't think it's going to be too difficult to get out of. Thinking we do need to get the mirror off this way. Good footholds and good handholds. This is more of a climb than I thought it was going to be. Keep it going. Get up this wall. What have we got there? Got to remember to use pins as well, because I'm nearly there. I'm determined to get to the top without death. Falls don't bother me. The fall that killed me, that would bother me. There we go. We're up and out. Standing in a bowl of fire. Right. What have I read here? Can't remember. Tomorrow is the coming of age ceremony. Okay. Nothing massively important. There is this over here. I am getting hungry. Oh, tape. Like, we need that tape. We need that tape. If nothing else, if all we get out of this box is tape, I'd like to take the rice too, though. This doll's a bit of a pain. There we go. We got it. Now, did we... Oh, we can fill up our water bottle here. Wild gut. I just don't have backpack space. Let's have a look over here. I remember this from last time. Have we been over here? No, we have not. And there's berry milk and noodles.
Log 82. Vicky was right. We're definitely dealing with a bear. We found tracks near the water point. It is a full palm print, 28 centimeters. And when we looked up, there it was right above us, just staring down. It's an adult. A big one, too. It took off fast. We lost sight of it. Yeah, Vicky went higher up to check if there's a den or maybe a bedding circle. Samo? Did you hear that? Samo?
Didn't know being a zoologist was such a high-risk job.
And if you remember rightly, we found letters about that further down. That they were going to come up looking for it. Oh, now, let me make the super juice. The ultimate infusion. Because that's going to free up a good bit of space in the back, the old back. We'll go with that. Then a raspberry. Then, if I remember rightly, we want a nettle. And then finally, another one of these. There we go. Right. Got a load of stuff down here. Let's bring this down here. Also got this rice, but I'll probably eat that quite soon, to be fair. This down. Just pull all this down as far as we can. Pop that in there. Yeah, this doll's a pain. I want it because it's part of the game, but it is causing me a few problems. Right, let's leave that at that just now. And let's grab this while I can. And I think we've done more. Yeah, we've been to the cave. We collected the doll from up there. We shimmied across there. We abseiled down. We lit the fires. We collected the flour, and then we've been in there. We've now been in and around this area. I thought that might have been something, but it's just a little mouse. So now it's left to find the doll up there. But I think first I'm going to go and visit that strange lady and then probably just climb up the inside. Look for a route, or just come up and go up that blue route looking for, because blue's an easier climb. And that should lead us up near where that doll is. Right. Apparently I've not been in here yet. Oh. More raspberries. Unless I've already picked those. Where are they? Oh, there. Boom. So let's go up, look in this cave. I remember what's in the cave from the last time we came. I think there was a backpack, if I remember rightly. Okay. So take the chalk, take that.
I'm finally going to see them all up close.
So we've just seen one of them close though, haven't we? The child one. Right, now. Let's keep moving. Let's keep going. Let's have a look. Where are we going to go here? I mean, I'm not even going to bother going for the honey. I like the idea. I think last time, did I not shimmy up there, shimmy across and abseil down? Another option's to come over here, jump down there, and just climb up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do something slightly different to what we did last time. Do we jump? Oh, we do need to eat. Let's go and chow down on that rice. Use the rice here. And why not make it extra sweet? Use this up. It wouldn't hurt to refill that bottle anyway. What else? Let's eat this as well. Keep us going. Just get us going. Eat that. There we go. A couple of bits of recycling. Not that that's actually doing much at the minute. Right, let's go. Oh, 18 minutes in, we've not really progressed anywhere. So, just for a second, I thought I caught sight of one of those blue flowers. Right. Run and jump. And let's get going. This doesn't look overly complicated. Certainly not at this bottom section anyway. she's still struggling. Oh no. Well, the death we didn't want has happened. The good news is we had just saved. Disappointing, but let's carry on. Yeah, I suppose the thing is, I've really got to start using pittance. Because this is what... That wouldn't have happened if I had a pittance. I'd have taken damage. And now I can't even get... Now I can't even get past this first wee bit. There we go. Right, let's start it. Yes, it's been a few days and I feel I'm wildly out of practice. Right, let's not make the same mistake again. Oh yeah, and I've got the indestructible one now, right? So yeah, you've always got that pittance you can kind of almost use for free then. Because I assume. Is that the rain coming? Right. Rest up. Yeah, I assume it literally is indestructible. Yeah, so there really isn't an excuse not to use pittance now. It's certainly the first one. Over this way. I think the sun is setting, which is fine. Because we can rest up once speaking to the lady with no name, because nobody's around to say it. And it doesn't exist, as she says. Right. There we go. Right.
These goats are living it up.
Yeah, why not? What we got in here? Ice. Let's keep moving. Now.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Sorry, I didn't know anyone lived here.
Someone does in fact live here, and they would like some peace and quiet.
Okay, I'm leaving. Sorry. I didn't know people were still living on this mountain.
Didn't you pass through the village down below?
The carved wall with all the flags. Yeah, I did go through there.
Did you see anyone?
There isn't a soul left.
Of course. What was I thinking? They're all gone. Old man Sandro, Nathan, Serena. Even Roddy. Would you like some tea?
So how long have you lived here?
5 years?
Well, and you haven't seen anyone in 5 years.
I did, at first. I'd pop into the village from time to time. Get a blanket, barter a bit of milk, say hi to Roddy.
But as time went by, you'd go down less often, and eventually you stopped seeing anyone.
That's right. You know, being alone for so long, it's hard to see people again afterward. You get out of habit. You don't know how to connect. They said my temper had become a bit difficult.
Sounds familiar. Yeah.
It's what I always wanted, ever since I was a little girl. I love this. The silence. This is good for me. Every day. I couldn't live any other way, but it was fine because I knew they were close by. That if I needed to, I could drop by to see them. We were one of the last cave villages on the mountain. Nowadays, isolation, it's out of style. Of course, everyone went down. Talking isn't so bad once in a while. I assume you're here for the Kami summit.
Yes, the summit.
I used to laugh when people like you came through the village looking to do the climb. We'd see them go up. Sometimes we'd see them come back down. Sometimes we didn't. Good luck with your climbing.
Thank you. And, good luck with your goat keeping.
Yeah, it's easy. They keep themselves. They're sweethearts.
Oh, by the way, my name is Ava. Sorry, I realised that I didn't ask for your name.
If no one's left to say my name, then it doesn't exist anymore. Farewell.
Farewell. Okay, there we go. So that's her. Let's pinch a tomato. And then we are pretty full up. It's these doll bits every time. Right. And fire. If we put the doll bits, can we get this in here? This doll bit doesn't seem to be a problem. It's this one. Actually, do you know, better put a nice in here. This here. Do you know, I'm not even, like, obviously micromanaging the bag, you do get a lot more in. I'd even just like to take one more tomato. In fact, if I do this and this, can I get one more? Yes. Another maybe? No. Was there anything over here? Read. Oh, a recipe. Pasture tomatoes. And we have yet another goat. Right. We're going to rest up for the night. And then we're going to get going because I want to get up this mountain. Right, we're pretty full. Let's just sleep and rest till the morning. Though actually, I thought it was later in the day than that. Never mind. Well, we've done it now. We'll try and get a nice early start, but I am keeping an eye on that barometer. We could do with not a lot of rain because it looks like it's going to be a tricky-ish climb. Next, right. Doesn't look like the weather's going to be great, but let's wait it out. Yeah, see, look, it's gone all the way up to rain now, and come back down. Whoa. Like, that looks like good weather. How are we for... So we do want something to eat, and we do want something to drink. Do you know what? Let's eat one of these tomatoes. Okay, go. Go on then. Creamy tomatoes. Go. I think that's all we need, really. So let's get going. Let's speak to the goat and fill up that if I can. Anything to fill? Yep, fill that up. Now. Ooh. There's a climb. And it looks... There's another climb. I mean, that one looks pretty simple. As does that one. Let's go for this one. Oh, we were going to see if we could grab one of these, weren't we? Right, let's go. And yes, remember, we have the indestructible picnic. So let's start using that as a free sort of... It looked like you have to hit Y to use it. But I'll check that quickly. When we get the chance. No way. Here we go. So hit Y, use the indestructible one. Go. See, it looks like it's getting quite dark. Now, last time I thought that was because the night time was coming, but actually, I think it's just because the weather's getting bad. Climb is getting a bit dodgier here. Gonna be fine. Light up the lights. Anything up there? think so. Right. Let's use this map to explore. I don't see anything hidden. We're still looking for the hidden doll. Oh, now the yellow comes into the top of here, look. So there's a blue. So there's an easy climb just in front of me. It goes red. Then gets quite tricky, but let's give it a shot. Let's go. We're going to have to start pushing ourselves with harder climbs soon, because at some point I don't think we're going to get a choice. We're going to get hit with some form of difficult climb. Do you know, I'm sure I saw online somewhere that somebody had done the whole game in an hour and 10 minutes. I mean, we've been going 5 hours 24 now. Fair enough. We've been taking our time and... I mean, an hour, that doesn't sound right. I think somebody did a speed run, unless they know of some crazy shortcut, maybe? Right, let's rest up here. Yeah, we do want to go straight up there. Let's... Oh! Let's have a rest. I think it is better with that on. Anyway, let's... so, we used the pitten, and I ended up putting it back in the backpack. Not good. Right, let's go.
Right on.
Right on. Right, come on, come on.
So close.
Get that put to there. There's a nice handhold. Good foothold. Lovely. Yeah, I think we're still going straight up. Ooh. We seem to have lost our leg in the wall. I think we're a bit spread out here, so let's pull it. Actually, that was probably silly. Let's use that indestructible pitten. Use a bit of chalk. Come on. That's not a good foothold. I think I went the worst possible way I could go here, haven't I? But we are keeping on going.
Okay.
Right.
Good.
Hang on. Let's have a wee stop and check here. So yeah, I think now we just want to shimmy all the way along till we can climb up there. And that doesn't look that difficult. He says, with a glazed smile. Yes. See what I mean? It doesn't look like... I think it's because it's at an angle.
Okay. Focus.
Yeah. I do not want to fall right now, so that should be the last pit we need to use, so let's use it. I thought that was a better ridge just there. We're nearly there. We're so close. We're so close to a tiny bit of the way up. Because, yeah, was this not quite a big cliff when we get out? Right. Now, we need to... Ooh. Assemble the doll. A troglodyte doll I put back together. The superstitious cave-dwelling folk believe the doll keeps the clouds away. Take.
Didn't think I'd be playing dolls again. Certainly not uncanny.
Yeah. Right. So is that the... Oh, no, wait, it's in my bag. Here we go. The doll isn't usable for now. Troglodyte doll 3 of 3. A troglodyte doll I put back together. So it's got 3 uses, right? So I can use it 3 times to stop it raining, stop stormy weather. What have I got? Let's see what key rings we've got. I've got a fish. Ooh, I like that one. Let's use that one. I have a feeling that once you've used it up, it looks like it's going to become a keepsake once you've completely used it. That would be my guess. Now, it doesn't take up a huge amount of room in the bag, which is nice. And it sits in there a bit nicer, so... Right. Okay, so that was going to be my first thing. We need to find the doll. And we also need to get... Oh, there's a cave. So, anything... Seeing anything there. There is a cave there that I want to visit. What is that? Like some sort of dive? Like, it looks like there's like a diving board there. So I would say I need to visit that. So I think first things first, let's get to that cave. That looks like a shimmy across here and then a fairly simple climb. So let's do that. Well, now, Do you know what? If I fall... It's done it again. That's annoying. I would think that if you get the indestructible ones... And I've just ruined that pattern. Oh. Oh, the climb bot still has it. Ah. Okay. Right, here. Let's try something. Get our hands and feet.
Good.
There we go. I was just curious as to how far you could do that. How far can you shimmy across?
Almost.
We're fine. Good news is we've not had much in the way of rain just now. Right. She is getting pretty tired. Both them up there, get them up there, rest. I mean, I don't think a fall here would kill us. I certainly do not want another death. Right, let's recall the robot. Let's take a minute now. This should be a run and jump, right? Ooh. I thought we were done there. That would have, yeah. You know what? I know it's ridiculous, but we are. That was a bit silly, but I think after that last fall that killed me. Ooh, mushrooms. Oh. Right. I didn't mean to do that. Or is that all that's in it? But it does serve a purpose, so... Right, now where are we going? Ultimately, I'm trying to get... Where did I... There. I want to get to there. So I think we go up and over. Yeah. Let's turn that off. Yeah, that's weird. Kind of trippy. Well, very. Doesn't last long, and it does actually really help me spot the edges. Oh, here's the rain. That's a good point. Once we've done all this exploring, where am I? There's the pittance back. I'm just trying to get up to here, right? Ooh. I can see a tent. I wonder if that's that. What was his name? Marco? Marcus? Something like that? Marcus, I think? I bet that's who that is. I bet that's Marcus. Right. I'd really like this to run out because so I need to get down to there. I wonder, because what I could do is climb up to there and then rappel down to there. And then I've got an easy climb back up. Let's try it. Of course it is raining. I feel though using the door now. The problem I have is I don't know how far we've got left to go. Let's get the indestructible one in. Yeah, I'm not. Worst case scenario, I end up having to abseil down to and then just climb up a different route. Oh no, it should be okay here. This looks relatively straightforward. There we go. Call him in. Yeah, really nice, easy climb there. So I should. There's a couple of wee handholds there, so this should be okay.
Perfect.
Where are we? Yeah, lovely. Ooh. There's quite often bandages in these bear-proof boxes. I nearly called that in there. Yes. Now I'm pretty good for bandages now. That's really cool. It's just I've got tea bags and I don't use them, so. By a vote of 7-2, it was decided today that our community would depart forever. Cammy will now be... So this is more about them making the decision to leave Cammy, to go down. We shall leave the village at the next moon to give everyone time to prepare bags, ropes and food. And so our village will fade away, not from climbing up the heights, but by sinking into the plains. May our horizontal life bring us as much happiness as our vertical life on the walls of Cammy, the Untamed. I'd love to actually know...
Can you really put freedom up to a vote?
I'd love to know what happened to them. Read. Yeah, more about the forthcoming departure. Somebody... Ooh, what's that? Ooh. A big chalk bag. So this is an upgrade to my chalk? Yes, I can now take 5 pieces of chalk. Lovely. Nice. Couple of pittons to turn into another pitten. Okay. Anything else to see here? Ooh.
They dreamed of the heights, but they all had to come back down.
Oh, look. So that sort of represents them coming back down to civilization. Planes and bikes and cities. Nice touch. Anything else in here? No, I think that's it. I could save here, but I'm going to assume that if I go into a tent, it'll cut my rope. So let's just go up, because it's so close to the top where that other tent is that, yeah, I think we'll go around here. It's a nice easy climb up. That leg looks weird. That hurts me just looking at it.
Let's go.
There we go. Do you know what? I should have left that in, shouldn't I? I should have just carried on. Because that was the indestructible one. Actually, no, it wasn't. I don't know if it was. Excuse me. Right. Is hard. Is that a crevice? I think that might be the way. I think I can go either way. Ooh. Nah. I think it's that way. Yeah, that was way too close. Right.
Oh, yes.
Definitely seems a lot stormier up here. That's for sure. Hungry again? Pretty cool. We are hungry. Ooh. Can I fish up here? I can.
Gotcha.
I don't think I've got room in my backpack. No, I don't. And I ain't making room. We'll maybe rest for the evening, eat some food. I was going to say, I'm guessing we're going to get a cutscene here.
Do you like miso soup?
Huh?
Miso soup, do you like it?
Yes?
Well, are you coming? I can't believe you've had the same robot this whole time.
What do you mean?
It's so old. It's one of the first models that came out, you know. There's no GPS, no laser triangulation.
I mean, I wasn't planning on changing my climb bot. I've had it ever since I started climbing.
Yeah, I get that, actually. You know, you can get attached to these old rust buckets.
Well, I don't need a more advanced model if this one's already doing the job. I don't know. I must be a bit old-fashioned. Ah, this is very good. Thank you.
Well, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to share a meal with you. Now, who knows if I'll get another chance. This is getting hard for me. I'm thinking about turning back.
Well, it's a bit strange to embark on this kind of climb, thinking that you're gonna fail, isn't it?
I'm not fooling anyone. There's no way I'll make it all the way to the summit. I'll come down before the end, just like everyone else.
Why go up then?
I don't know, it's kind of cool, isn't it? I mean, did you see the view out there? Pretty neat, right?
If you're doubting you can make the climb, that means that your mind's already been defeated. So, yeah, I think you should go back down.
You know what? I'm fine with that. I'm already super happy to climb every day. I dig it.
You
I get
climb,
that.
you fail, and then?
Then I go back down, set up a cozy spot in my van, and watch a nice TV show on my laptop.
Her hands are messed
That's
up.
it.
I mean, that's all you need, right?
Is it?
She does not look healthy.
Well, thanks for the
Thank God
soup.
we found those bandages.
Oh, okay, well, tell me, why are you doing this?
The best feelings of freedom, pleasure, and meaningfulness I've ever felt. They came to me when I exceeded my limitations. Those fleeting moments when I'm not in the mountains, but I am the mountain.
Why do I get the feeling you've rehearsed this answer a million times?
Well, that's usually the first question I get in an interview. Every damn interview.
Ah,
Yeah.
how original.
Yeah, you got that right. All right. Good night.
Cute.
Hey, psst. Oops. Ava. Ava, wake up. Hey, are you awake?
Wow.
Whoa. That's cool. You know,
How you like that?
See, this is exactly why.
I know.
When all we have is this moment, and everything else in the world disappears.
I know.
I remember seeing the Northern Lights when I was up in Shetland once, and they were like this, spectacular. We don't see them much from Edinburgh, from the city, you know. But you do see them from time to time. I'm an astrophotographer and an astronomer, so you know, I always try and look whenever I can. Very cool. Very nice part of the game. But let's go back to climbing. Right. Now, I want to do a scan of this
Already?
area
The
before
warmth woke me
leaving.
up. These tents can get pretty stifling. Why don't you sit down? Want some breakfast?
I want to look at her hands because they are messed up.
The mountain is calling.
The doctor is calling. Everything else disappears. Witness an aurora borealis. Right. Oh, so... Oh, wait. Is he now... Is he gonna... Oh, he's following me. Ooh. Maybe I should just lead him back down the mountain and see what happens. Right, let's have a look around. So we came up... I'm not seeing anything major. There may be the odd flower that I'm missing. Do you know a flower I don't think I've found yet is juniper? I read online when I was looking for recipes. Juniper was mentioned all the time. Oh, yeah, I was going to see if I could do some fishing. But I didn't eat anything. He's fed me for the night, so I assume, well, we're going this way, right? Whoa. Whoa. Okay, so we are getting quite close to the summit then. It looks like we're going across that bridge. Not up that wall. No way. Ooh, there's another one of those statues. Right, I think we need to get closer, but... I mean, I don't think there's a... It looks... There's something in the wall over there, some building, some like temple. And there's something down over there that we need to go visit. Let's get going. Let's check my bag. It's pretty packed, and there's not a safe spot around here, is there, for me doing the pittance? No, there isn't. So let's carry on. seeing anything major. There's garlic or something there, maybe wild garlic. But again, we don't really need it. Yeah, again, I'm not seeing anything major. It looks like we just head on. Ooh. Juniper. Huh. Right, now I do want to take that then. Let's see that. Pop that in there. 1, 2, 3. Let's get rid of one of them. Pop them down there. We seem to be okay for bandages. I thought we had more bandages than that. Strange. Nah. Get the juniper. We do. So we need now either another. What's it called?
What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, I thought...
Because I've got raspberries, don't I? So I need either another juniper or one of those gentian plants. I've got the raspberries, I've got the nettle. So if I get that, I can make even more of this super juice. It looks like we've got some pretty intense climbers coming. Let's drink that. So making another batch of that juice would be really good. I'm not gonna lie. We've got all these things as well, which is awesome. We're really, you know, we've got a lot of stuff. We are doing super well, I think.
I don't know. You meant to sing by yourself, is that it?
That's how it usually goes.
Let's
But
just
how long are
keep
you going to follow me?
that more
Follow
nettles.
you? Sorry, aren't we going to the same place?
Honestly, I didn't think anyone would be here.
Is that a good thing? No one being here?
Well, it's quieter.
Quiet.
Okay. I didn't mean to bother you.
Look, no offense. It's just old habits.
Nothing down here. There's no map because I've not found any map of this area. Right, what are we looking at here? So... those juniper bushes are going to be hard to spot. So there's my save point. Cave or... there's something up there. It looks like a cave. And then there's the bridge. So... straight up there. Seeing anything major over there. Okay. Well, let's keep going.
But like, did you always climb alone? Never had a partner? I mean, don't get me wrong. No judgment here. I'm on my own too. But that's what Cammy wants, not me. It's nigh impossible to find people willing to take on this climb. And not to get too deep into my family tree, but I have mountains in my bloodline, on my mother's side. I wouldn't say I'm the most gifted in my family, but I do have a few hits to my credit. I did Thunderbolt Rock in the Kibblin Desert, and Solidor Peak via the North Face. Yes, thank you very much. Pretty decent record all in all.
I mean, there's definitely a ledge here, but I'm not seeing anything on it that Piques
If you
my
ask me.
interest.
No one I knew was prepared to follow me on Cami. Tons of them did try to stop me, though. But climbing by my side, well, forget it.
Ugh. Do you ever shut up?
Wow. That was mean.
Right. I'm really... I just want one more juniper or something. Or whatever that stuff's called. Gentian, whatever it's called.
I've been trying to make myself inconspicuous so I don't disturb you.
Okay. I mean, possible climb there, but nothing easy. Maybe you climb... There's your way up there. So we climb up there.
I already feel privileged just to watch you climb.
Yeah, look, it's nothing personal.
Okay, I'll stop bothering you, I promise. Do your thing. I'll find a route that's far away so you can concentrate.
Whatever works.
She's mean. But he is annoying. So, yeah. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll get up to that save point and we'll maybe call that episode there. Because I've just realised how long this episode is. I should have ended that episode down there. Yeah. I mean, I don't know how much the rain, it must affect things. Gosh, for saying the rain doesn't do anything. I'll show you. Get fingertips over. Let's get that putting in. That looks like a dandelion. I don't believe I can take it anyway. Nope. But I don't really want it either.
Yes.
I'm looking out for a different kind of plant. Although there's probably a recipe where that one works. Right, recall the pittons. Ooh. Wait, am I going the right way here? I think I am. So yeah, let's go get to the save point. Get to this save point and see what goes, see what gives. I definitely want to check out her hands. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to end this episode there and we'll carry on with the next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. If you've stuck with me this long, it's an absolutely great game. Really loving it. And I actually think we are getting close to the top. Definitely see it seems a lot closer now, right? But it does look like we've got a fairly massive climb ahead of us to get up to the top area, where I'm assuming the ice climbing starts. So anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe and all that jazz. That really does make a difference and really does help out. And I will catch you in a few minutes in the next episode.